Hey guys, let's get in the last part of this 15th day. As you know, lots of people have grief in their life, pain, suffering, deep, that kind of. They can be in a deep way. But uh, if you are a person who is susceptible, then what kind of thing you can embrace in your life, or that kind of you simply come to influence from each and every person. So if you would like to have, if you would like to have a stable mentality, then you tired of being a susceptible person. We can simply know your pain, sufferings, that whatever you got in this, you have embracing a lot of things. As a susceptible persons, we come to what we have gained a lot of things over here, but at this time we're going to suggest you through a positive way that you can also become an extrovert. You know, if you are tired of being a substitute person, through a positive way. You want to talk with other people. And and just get the reality, yeah, man. If you guys are not knowing, if you don't have knowledge about this current situation, condition, contemporary generation, then you cannot be that person, that whatever you want to imagine to become, to be in your life, you can able. So that's why, first of all, I want to see that, stay a good person. So if you are a good person, then somehow you can, your manifestations uh, can actually work over for everything. So that kind of thing, that can be, that can work over everything, and simply you can also be a better person among the people. Even people can say that you're not better, but you just have to neglect those people whoever come to say that you're not enough good. So maybe nobody's perfect in this generation, yeah, in this entire universe, but somehow they're living. So attain to that, we have to live with full freedom, liberations. With the help of that, we can do something better than, even having this body, physical body, mentality. But simply we can have improvement over everything with this positive mentality. We have to go through our career, our journey, and even a lot of kind of negative triggers can came in your life. But just have to neglect, and you have to work over your career, and that's enough. You will feel like the enough thing you have done in your life, and that's why you will direct yourself towards somewhere, where you never ever imagine. So that kind of person you will become. So that is a really a kind of that can a point that can be you can emulate yourself toward positivity, toward your career. That's enough. Good. you know a lot of kind of circumstances can be around you, even whether in a negative or positive way, but you just have to take care about only what positive circumstances, and you also know the effects, whatever can happen, can be done because of that, what mm, negative circumstances, whatever done in the previous day or something like that. You just have to be familiar with each and everything, and simply come to know the meaning of each and everything over here. So keep learning, keep having that knowledge about everything. In that case, you will simply learn, because you will develop the ability to learn over everything, because keep learning, guys. Keep having that knowledge, and that kind of awareness can lead you towards somewhere where you actually deserve to stay, deserve to be. So it is you have to distance on each and everything. If you can distance, then you guys don't have any uh, accurate, precise informations or data collections toward everything. So for that kind of things, you have to, it's better if you have accurate data, that kind of things in your life. Then that's always a kind of achievements. You have to think in this way. So you are over here to stay as a that kind of person. So you are actually developing that ability over here. So you have to respect yourself, guys. First of all, I want to say you that if you guys are feeling like you are not good enough, then just turn back and see yourself from where you have come over here, and you keep going, keep learning, keep moving ahead. So that isn't it enough, bro? You have to say it enough, but you have to get more and more enough, more than you. So you are thirsty to have it and everything over here. You have to be, because that's really truly matters in each and everyone's life. So that's why we have to cooperate, you know. So if we can't cooperate, then who would lead us to our career, to our positivity? Nobody's over here to lead to our career towards something, you know. So you have to get each and everything over here, and some and then your journey can be sophisticated as well, you know, because you are thinking about to have that sophisticated way, you know. Then you can simply get that way, you know, and go through the way, and then everything will become so shining and luminous, you know. You have to get that things each and everything over here in that way, and that can be really better, brother and sisters. You have to think in this way. You are over here to stay as that person. So think about your career, man. Think about that ability, you know, whatever you want to build up over here, that can be really fine, you know. That has to be. Even that is not, that will become, you know, because if you have that patience to become a good person in your life, then everything can be achievable over here, you know, through your positive vibe mentality, you know. That kind of things is gonna lead towards somewhere where you actually want to become in your life, you know, guys. So always think about your career, and don't, your ancestors are saying that what you are actually doing in this generation and conditions, you know, man. They're watching is everything over here, you know. They have the ability to see your activities over here. So always engage in a positive and goodness, good ways, you know, because you will get something better in your life if you go through this way or path, you know, because you are over here to live that same awkwardness, whatever is within you, you know, whatever is with you. So that's it. You can just leave that scene or anything that over here. So always go ahead to that gratitude, you know, that whatever is gratitude within you, that can be really peaceful, you know, or anything like that. A lot of people are saying that you are in a wrong way, you know, that kind of decisions you are over here, but that is not, you know, that's wrong. So keep you just have to stay a strong person, you know, mentally and physically. You have to strong at this prison prime time, you know. This is your prime time, man. So you have to think about all these things, and so if you can inadvertently make something wrong decisions, you know, and come to, you have to implement all these things into reality. Even in that case, you don't need to worry about all these things, you know. You can simply, you have the ability to search uh what you can simply improve this with over time, you know, because you have the ability and you have to improve. If you guys are not gonna improve, then who will improve? Who's gonna improve it for you? Nobody's gonna improve for you. So there's only a person who can improve these things, that you are, you know. You have to think about your career in a positive way, and then use even it's since as a wide things, but it's not a wide, guys. You have to, if you are thinking, if you are searching for a convenient way or personality to have something better in your life, then you can simply have through a positive way, you know. Everyone's are wishing over here to have that positive high mentality over here. So even a lot of people come to say that it's envious, you know. It's not envious, it's fathomable things, you know. We have to get this each and everything over here in a fathomable way. If we guys are going to get each and everything over here in that way, that can be really better and appreciating for us and other people. So keep getting all these things, and you know, you mustn't have to appeal for a little bit thing ahead of other people, you know. Just keep learning, keep growing over everything, you know. So in that case, you can get something better in your life, you know. So go through the way, man, instead of accepting each and every, even a little bit thing from other people, you know. And just, if something is really nasty, then leave that way, a place, you know, whatever is environment. You mustn't have to engage in that kind of things or anything like that. You just have to engage in such a pleasant way that can lead toward your successful journey, you know. That can have positive what effects, consequences, and simply you can have what that kind of positive way, you know. You mustn't have to, you never have to be like a manipulative person, you know. So if some you just have to stay as a management person, you know. So if you come to compels, then that person don't feel like it's better, you know. But you must have to compel yourself to hard work, to be diligent, to be talented persons, even while you are not feeling like working over your career, you know, isn't everything. But somehow you have to work, no matter what other people come to think about you. But somehow you have to do, you know. If you guys are not gonna do for your career, then who would do for you, man? Nobody's over here to accept you in that way. So always think that the only one person that can change your life, that is only you, man. So always keep that thing into your mind. That's it.